Section 2, Component Access. This section will instruct the service technician how the individual components of the 2007 Ultra Wash HE dishwasher can be accessed and serviced. Warning: electrical shock hazard. Disconnect power before servicing. Replace all parts and panels before operating. Failure to do so can result in death or electrical shock. Disconnect the power to the dishwasher at the circuit breaker box before removing any panels. Before proceeding with disassembly, turn off the water supply. Components located inside the dishwasher are the lower wash arm assembly, the filter cup, the filter screen, the turbo zone wash manifold, the feed tube assembly, the outlet cover, the cover sleeve, the diverter disc, the sump, and the heater element. Components located under the dishwasher are the wash motor, the diverter motor, the drain pump, the optical water indicator, and the heater connections. To remove the filter cup, open the dishwasher door and remove the racks. Push down on the filter cup and turn it 1/4 turn counterclockwise. Pull straight up and remove the filter cup from the dishwasher. To remove the filter screen, lift the front edge of the screen slightly and pull it straight out of the dishwasher. To remove the lower wash arm assembly, turn the locking ring 1/4 turn counterclockwise. Lift the spray arm assembly and remove it from the dishwasher. To remove the turbo zone wash manifold, pull the release lever counterclockwise approximately 90 degrees. Detach the turbo zone manifold from the feed tube assembly located at the rear of the dishwasher. Gently rock the tubing end out of the diverter valve. If the tubing will not release, gently pull the tab sideways that holds the tubing end in the diverter, allowing clearance of the flange on the tubing end, and rock the tubing out of the diverter valve. To remove the feed tube, rock the ends of the feed tube out of the holes in the diverter valve. Release the clips at the back and top of the dishwasher to release the feed tube assembly. Remove the feed tube assembly from the dishwasher. The sump can be removed without removing any more components from the inside of the dishwasher. To remove the outlet cover, remove 3 T20 Torx screws. Lift the outlet cover off the sump and remove it from the dishwasher. To remove the cover sleeve, remove 1 T20 Torx screw to release the cover sleeve from the sump and remove it from the dishwasher. To remove the diverter disc, lift it out of the sump. The diverter disc must be removed before you can remove the diverter motor. To remove the toe panel and access panel, remove 2 1/4 inch hex head screws at the base of the dishwasher. Pull both panels away from the dishwasher. The tech sheet for the dishwasher is attached to the back of the access panel. To remove the optical water indicator, or OWI, disconnect the wire connector to the optical water indicator by lifting the locking tab and removing the wire connector. Turn the OWI 90 degrees counterclockwise and pull it out of the sump. The OWI does not need to be removed to remove the sump. To remove the drain hose, squeeze the clamp with a pair of pliers and pull the drain hose off the drain pump outlet. To remove the drain pump, disconnect the RAST connector that secures the wire leads to the drain pump by lifting the locking tab and pulling the connector out. Press down on the locking tab that secures the drain pump to the sump. Rotate the drain pump 90 degrees counterclockwise to remove it from the sump. To remove the sump, reach up under the dishwasher and turn each of the 3 sump tabs 1/4 turn clockwise to unlock the sump from the tub. Reach under the dishwasher and push up on the sump to separate the seal of the sump from the tub bottom. If not removed earlier, lift the sump from inside the dishwasher tub and prop the front edge up so the connections to the OWI, optical water indicator, are accessible. Disconnect the wiring by lifting the locking tab and removing the wire connector. Pull the harness wires on the left side of the sump off the harness retainer. While lifting the sump further, be sure that the harness wires on the right side of the sump release from the wire retainer clip. Turn the sump over and set it down in the sump hole upside down. Remove the wires from the wire retainers on the diverter. Disconnect the wire connector to the diverter limit switch by lifting the locking tab and removing the wire connector. Disconnect the wire connector to the diverter motor by lifting the locking tab and removing the wire connector. Remove the wires from the wire retainer clips on the wash motor. Disconnect the two wire connectors to the wash motor by lifting the locking tabs and removing the wire connectors. The sump can now be removed from the dishwasher. When reinstalling the sump into the tub, use the alignment tab in the front of the sump and match it to the slot in the tub. To remove the diverter valve motor, remove the sump, the outlet cover, the cover sleeve, and the diverter disc. Remove the two T15 Torx screws that secure the diverter valve motor to the sump and remove the diverter valve motor. To remove the wash motor, remove the sump. Remove two hose clamps from the sump side that are connected to the wash motor by lifting up on the free end of the hose clamp with a flat blade screwdriver. Use a pair of pliers and pull the clamp end up and away from the clamp band until the clamp releases or separates. Remove the wash motor and hoses from the sump by pulling the hose ends off the sump and the hanger out of the slot on the sump. When reassembling the wash motor assembly to the sump, be sure to insert the hanger on the motor into the slot on the sump. When replacing the wash motor assembly, the service replacement motor will come with hoses and hose clamps attached on the motor side. To remove the front door panel, open the dishwasher door. Remove 3 T15 Torx screws on each side and 4 longer T15 Torx screws across the top edge. Close the dishwasher door and lean the front panel out away from the front. Lift the door panel up and away from the dishwasher. To remove the control panel, begin by removing the front door panel. Hold the control panel cover with one hand and remove the 2 remaining T15 Torx screws, one on each side. Remove the control panel from the dishwasher.